Hi there, welcome to week 3, session 3 of our beginners course, and we are going to focus again this week on our balancing. So we've got a few extra stretches in there for the feet, and we've also got some transitions from one balance pose to another. So let's see how we get on today. Remember, don't beat yourself up if your balance is off today. Don't worry. You know, some days you can do it, some days you can't. But remember, you've got to find those important points. You've got to find your drishti point, your focus point. You've got to find your breath. Without those two things, it's not happening. Okay, so try and find that concentration and just try and enjoy it. And if you fall out of a pose, just try again, just come back again. Okay, if you need help from the wall, also good. Don't you worry, you do you. All right, so let's take a big deep breath here, noticing what is happening in these legs. How are these quads feeling? In particular, noticing the tops of the feet. Okay, take another breath. Nice. Now we're going to come into a toe balance. So coming onto the feet, and you're going to balance on the toes. So you're in this like little tuck position. Now, if you can, see if you can let go of the ground. So you're balancing right now. Take a breath. Nice. Now bring the hands down to the ground, and we're going to find that first stretch into the feet, into the soles of the feet. So dropping the knees down to the ground, keeping these toes tucked, sit back onto the heels. Now this might feel awful. Go with it. Find your breath. Make sure you've got your little toe involved in this situation as well. We don't want it to miss out. Take a big breath. So stretching all the soles of our feet right now. Nice. Now we're coming onto the tops of the feet. And you're going to sit back onto the heels again. And this time we're going to stretch into the tops of the feet. Again, this might feel awful. So see if you can lift both knees. If that's not happening, one knee at a time. And again, if that's not working for you, you can come into your tabletop, stay on the tops of the feet and try and stretch them out this way. Yeah, so again, yoga can be made to work, to suit you and to suit your body. Take a big breath here, stretching the tops of those feet. Smile. Nice, then come back to tabletop, all fours. So check you're in line, then give the feet a pat out. Just get the blood flowing, lift them up, circles with the ankles one way and then the other. Nice, feet back down. Bring this left leg out to the side and you're going to make some big circles with this hip all the way around. Make them as big as you can. Change direction. Nice. Now send that left leg out. Send your right arm out. You're balancing again here. Find your point. And then see if you can crunch the two in together. Send them out. Bring it in. And out. One more time, bring it in. And send it out. Nice. Come back to tabletop. Shimmy those hips. And let's do the other side. Lifting that right knee out to the side. Make those big circles all the way around. Changing direction here. Nice, and send that right leg back. Send your left arm out, find your balance. Now see if you can crunch the two in together. And out. Bring them in. And out. One more time, bringing them in. Sending them out. Nice, come back to tabletop. Spread the fingers wide, grip the mat. We're going to head into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Head relaxed, face relaxed. How's the back of those legs? One more breath. Nice, then bend your knees. Looking to the top of your mat, start to make your way to the top, finding your forward fold. And then slowly rolling all the way up to your standing pose. Okay, nice. So from our standing pose, you're going to legs together, feet together. We're going to find chair. So making sure those legs are nice and strong. We're going to sweep the arms low, bringing them high while sitting into this imaginary chair position. Look down and make sure you can see all your toes. So this is quite strong in the legs, but we're going to take it a step further here. So bring the arms down, palms together, and we're going to find Shiva squat. Push the palms together as you lift up that left leg, take it behind and see if you can tap the back of that standing leg. So drishti point, breath. Come back to that chair. Inhale, reach all the way up to stand. And exhale, fold all the way down. Nice, find that chair pose again. Sweep the arms low, bring them high. Palms come together. Push the palms together, find your drishti point. And then can you lift up this right leg? Send it behind. Knee taps the back of that standing leg. Take a breath. Nice, coming back to that chair pose. Reach the arms back up, sinking into this chair. How are those legs? Take a big breath in. Exhale to forward fold. Nice, slowly roll all the way up to stand. So that is your Shiva squat. All right, we're going to find that chair pose again today. So grounding that left foot into the mat. Remember, this left leg needs to be super strong because you're going to be balancing on it. Okay, palms come together again. Pushing the palms together will help you balance. Find your breath. Find your drishti point. Nice, and then we're going to turn out this right knee. Heel to the ankle. So the big toe on the ground, just lightly on the ground. And then when you're ready, see if you can move this foot to the calf. Remember, you can stay here, or you can bring this foot all the way up into the inner thigh. Push, push, push the two together. Push the palms together. Find your breath. Nice, and release. Shake out those legs. How did you do? Should we try the other side? Okay, so palms together, find your point, turn out this left knee, heel to the ankle, toe lightly on the ground. And then when you're ready, sliding the foot to the calf. Stay here if you wish. But if you want to, you can bring that foot to the inside of that upper thigh, pushing the two together. One more. Nice, and release. Okay, shake out those legs. Okay, now we're going to try and move from one balance pose to another one. Okay, so we're going to take that chair pose again. So sweeping the arms low, bringing them high, strong legs, pull that belly in, then bring the hands to heart center. Push them together, find your drishti point, find your breath. And then we're going to lift up this left leg and we're going to cross it over this right knee and sit into that figure 4 chair. One more. Nice. Now from here, unhook this foot. Send the legs back, start to bring the hands down to the ground. So you're heading into a variation of your warrior 3. So if I stand this way, you can. So that leg goes back, hands lightly to the ground, looking at the ground to help you balance. And then slowly bring this leg back in. Feet together, legs together, bend the knees, find chair. Bring the palms together. And then let's try this on the opposite side. This time you're going to cross that right ankle over that left leg. Sit yourself down. Find your focus. And you're ready to move into that variation of your warrior 3. So we're going to unhook this front foot, start to send it back and bring your hands lightly to the ground. Take a breath. Nice, and then lower this foot down to the ground. Find your forward fold. Find your breath. And then bringing yourself into that little toe balance squat pose again. Take a big deep breath. Then we're going to come into all fours. Shimmy into those hips. Make sure you're all in line. Drop the belly, lift the head, tailbone up, big breath in. And as you breathe out, rounding the back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take it back. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Spine comes back to normal. Just lifting up those feet, taking those circles with the ankles again. And to the other side. Nice, and big toes together, knees wide. Push back, find your child's pose. Reach through the arms. One more breath. Nice. Slowly coming all the way up to your kneeling position. Draw the knees in together. And that is your week 3 balance done. So if you're really struggling with your balance, just persevere, just keep trying, just keep giving it a go. I promise you it will come over time. With consistent practice, you will get much better at it. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.